What's going on, guys? All right, so I got a car on the dyno tonight. We've had on the dyno before, but we made a pulley change to it. So this is the boss's car. This is the owner of Nickey Performance, Stefano. This is his Krypton 17 ZL1. And like I said, I've done a video on this car before. We did some port injection on it, and I went through all that with that video. So I'll kind of do a quick rundown. Stock LT4, stock 10-speed auto, stock bottom end, I should say. Stage 1 cam, ported cylinder heads, 2650, Roto-Fab big gulp, 112 throttle body. So this is one of the few we've done the 112 on. What we changed on this since the last time I had this on the dyno was the pulley combination. So before we had, it was like a stock lower with I believe an 85 millimeter upper. And we went to an 825 lower and an 80 millimeter upper. So we were seeing a bit extra boost with the big throttle body versus some of the other pulley combinations. So Stefano wanted to put this back on the dyno with this pulley combination, because this pulley combination is what we've run before on some of the other ZL1s with the 2 high PSI port injection. So this does have the port injection on it. So it's got the 2 high PSI lid from Mike with our logos on it. So yeah, we're going to see what this does power-wise. We want to see if we can hit that 1,000 horsepower mark. I don't know if we're going to get there. We're going to get close. This same pulley combination on a 102 throttle body with the same exact combination on a different ZL1 we did, and I did a video on that car, a black one, made 965. So we're going to see what this throttle body does. I was seeing about a pound more boost versus some of the other pulley setups similar from where we were before on this car. Basically what I do is I calculate blower speed instead of trying to look at pulleys. I always just take the pulley sizes and just do the ratio and calculate what the actual blower is spinning, and that gives us more of an idea of, you know, boost ratios versus camshafts and ported heads and, you know, the combination. So yeah, we're going to do a couple pulls. I can start it up. Car's cold. I got to get it warmed up, get the coolant and oil up to temp so we can, you know, for me personally, we start pushing 4 digits on a stock LT4 bottom end. It's pushing stuff pretty hard. But Stefano was like, "Hey, I want to see how far we can push this. This is my car. Let's lean on it a little bit." I also do have some. I'm going to blend up the E85 content. What we've been seeing at the pump around here in Northern Illinois is we're lucky if we get 75. But there is a place across town that sells 98% ethanol. So I can blend this content up in this car right now. We drain the tank down. We put a little bit of E85 in it, and a little bit of that E98. I want to bring that ethanol content up over 80%. I want to try to get it, you know, 80 to 85, just for this, just to see what we can do. So I'm gonna put the camera on a tripod. I'm gonna get this thing warmed up, and let's make a couple rips on this thing and see if we can get close to that 4-digit number. Over there, not quite, but we did pick up some. So 981, 860 torque. So you can see it flattened out up here. Revving it higher wouldn't do anything. Now that's hot. That's, you know, oil temp's hot, coolant temp's hot, blower's warmed up. I just don't like running them without oil temperature in them, and I just, you know, we don't want to hurt anything. That's still really strong. So I didn't even get a chance to look at the data log. Jumped out of the car, saw the number, so I grabbed the camera so I could show you guys this graph. So again, this is a stock bottom end LT4, stock converter, stock 10-speed trans, ported heads, our stage 1 cam, 2650 Magnuson with the port plates with the 2 high PSI port injection system, 5-inch cold air, Roto-Fab big gulp, 112 Katech throttle body,
2-inch long tube headers, American Racing headers, our Nickey edition headers, 3-inch full exhaust, American Racing all the way back. And yeah. So this same combination, we haven't run like this combination yet at the track with that big throttle body. The previous car I did was the exact same setup in a ZLE, and it made 965, and that car ran a 928, 152. So this might pick up, I don't know if it's gonna get us a whole lot. It might maybe give us a tenth, I don't know. It's gonna definitely pick up some mile an hour, make another 20 wheel though. It might give us another mile an hour up top. But real close to 1,000 wheel on a stock bottom end. So let's go look at the boost. Now, again, at Stefano's discretion, we do have another lower pulley to put on it, and we could jack the boost up more. I mean, if you really wanted to. That looks like, so yeah, that's about 17 pounds of boost just touching. Let me just confirm that actually. Just bear with me here. Let me get my calculator. I'm not quite good with the mental math on KPA, exact KPA calculation to pounds. So 214 minus 98 will be 116 because we're at 100. We're at 98 KPA for the atmosphere. So 16.8 pounds. So yeah, just at just shy of 17. You can see that's just at the very tippy top though. So 215 at the very tippy top. So it's just touching 17 pounds right at 7,000 RPM. Below that, you can see there's like 16 pounds, and then down here it's, yeah, 12. So air fuel, looking good. I got it a little fat and just a smidge lean. Timing 23, that's where I want to be. I know I've played with these cars at these boost levels with this same setup, and 23 is that it doesn't make any more power after 23. They just don't. So, so yeah, could we let it cool off on a cold pull? It might make 990, but I don't think we're going to hit that 1,000 mark at this boost level with these pulleys. So we might switch the pulleys out. I'll talk to Stefano tomorrow. He just took off for the night. I'm about ready to head out, so we'll see if I continue this video or not. And stay tuned for more on these ZL1 kits. We've been doing a lot of this stuff. This port injection stuff works really good. And again, when we're running low 9s in these cars, these are full weight cars. There is no, it's stock seats. The car we ran a 920 in even has a roll bar in it. It's a road race ZLE, so nothing lightweight about that. So, all right, stay tuned, guys. We'll see if we can get some more out of this thing. All right, guys. So we didn't do any more pulls. We didn't change the pulley ratio. So I'll just to wrap this video up. But I did want to put up, before I end this video, I did want to put up that other black car I was talking about with the same exact setup as the green car here, but just the throttle bodies are different. So the blue line is that black ZLE that we did. I did a couple months back. That was the same setup as the green car here, but just 103 millimeter Katech. The 981 on Stefano's green car here, that's with the 112. I know it's not quite apples to apples, but both cars have the same cam, the same lifters, the same ported heads, the same blower, the same exhaust systems. Both 10-speed cars. I mean, it's, when we baseline these cars and the cars are coming in, the baselines on these 10-speed ZL1s when they're stock are always coming in within 5 horsepower of each other. So, same gear on the dyno, everything was the same other than the throttle body between the two cars. I mean, literally, same port injection, same fuel, E85, say everything. So not quite apples to apples, but just a kind of a comparison of what the bigger throttle body does on this, at this power level, on that 2650 Magnuson on a 6th gen on an LT4. So you can see kind of the whole curve is just increased. It's just making the blower a little more efficient. So thought I'd just post this up quick, so peak torque, obviously we're pretty close up here in the mid-range, but you can see, like above 5,000, it starts to kind of separate up here and up here. Obviously there's this range up here, you can definitely see a big difference. And that's obviously with the 10-speed, I got these things set up to shift on the drag strip to shift, right at 7. So they're coming back to this area. So the the spread of RPM range going down the track is like right in here. So, and that's where the gain is. So again, like I said before, this might give us a 10th, you know, going to that 112. And I got the drivability is basically identical to the 103. We just got to do a little modification and get a different boot when we do that 5-inch Roto-Fab. There's a little bit of a, you got to kind of space some stuff out to get that 112 to fit, because of the bigger snout we got to put on it. But yeah, there's a comparison. Thought I'd wrap the video up with that. So like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.